Maybe it would be better for us to all stick together, Jackson said.
No, Short replied. I still think it would be best if we split up. I think we'll have a better chance that way.
All right, Calhoun said. How about this? Instead of all of us separating, what if we was to break into two groups? That way the posse will still have to make a choice as to who to follow. And if they decide to split and follow each group, it will cut their numbers in half, which means we would have a better chance.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea, Short said.
No need for any of that, Johnny said. I've got an idea that will throw them off our trail once and for all, so that we all get away clean. Only we're going to need different horses. What do you mean we are going to need different horses? Jackson asked. We got horses already. We got good horses.
A big smile spread across Johnny's face.
Yeah, he said. But these ain't the horses we're going to use when we hold up the bank. These horses ain't even going to get close to town.
That don't make no sense to me at all, Evans said.
Then let me explain it to you, Johnny said. The way I got it planned out, we're going to steal us some horses from several different places. Then, just before we go into town to hold up the bank, we'll hobble our horses in some place out of the way. And when we go into town to rob the bank, we'll be riding the stolen horses. I don't understand, Jackson said. Why would we take a chance on riding stoled horses when the ones we got is perfectly good? What if we have to leave town at a gallop? We won't know nothing at all about the mounts we'll be stealing. All they have to do is get us into town and out again, and any healthy horse can do that, Johnny said. Then when we get to a place that we will have picked out, we'll dismount, take off our saddle and harness, then send the stolen horses on their way.
Why would we do that? Short asked. I mean, if we go to all the trouble to steal 'em, why would we just turn 'em loose?
You said it yourself, Al. Like as not, after we rob the bank, the marshal will be rounding up a posse, Johnny said.
Well, I reckon he will, but what does that have to do with stoled horses?
The posse will be trailing us by following the tracks and such we leave when we ride away from the bank, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now follow me while I try to explain. When we turn them horses loose, where do you think they will go? Johnny asked.
Well, I reckon they would.
Short started.
Then he stopped in mid-sentence as a huge smile spread across his face. Son of a bitch! They'll more'n likely go back wherever it was we stole 'em from.
Yes, Johnny agreed. And if we steal each horse from a different place, then the horses will lead the posse all over hell's half-acre. And while the posse is following them, we'll be taking off on our own horses.
Yeah, Short said. Yeah, that's real smart. Did you come up with that all by yourself?
Ha! Emil said, hitting his fist in his hand. I may be the best shot in the family, but there can't nobody say Johnny ain't the smartest, and that's why he is in charge. You need to get on into town now, little brother, Johnny said. Look around, see what you can see, but don't get into no trouble. I'll have a drink for all you boys, Emil said as he started toward his horse. One for each one of you. Just don't get drunk and foolish, Johnny cautioned.
Duff McAllister's ranch, Sky Meadow, was 15 miles south and slightly east of where Johnny Taylor and the others were plotting to hold up the Chugwater Bank. Duff McAllister had left Scotland 4 years earlier, and shortly after arriving in the United States, he'd moved to Wyoming. Here, by homesteading and purchasing adjacent land, he'd started his ranch.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.